surrounded by supporters. But in Islamabad, I know Afghani officials are already emailing me saying, we told you he wasn't in Afghanistan. We had searched and searched in Afghanistan. Now they're sort of saying, you know what? We always suspected he was in Pakistan. Pakistani officials have always said, we have no evidence he's in Pakistan. If you give us actionable intelligence, we'll help you find him in Pakistan. We don't know at this point. We suspect, Gloria, this was a CIA operation. We don't know if there was assistance from elements of Pakistan's intelligence service or not, who gave the U.S. the initial tips, where bin Laden might be hiding out with his family. All of those details remain to be answered, but it will have a dramatic spillover effect on U.S. relations with Afghanistan, with Pakistan, and what happens now. Especially, these are pictures, by the way, outside the White House right now. You can see people gathering with the American flag. Ed Henry just saying they were just chanting USA, USA. These images that we're seeing outside the the northwest gate of the White House on Pennsylvania Avenue, we'll be seeing all over the world. Let's listen in for a moment. And there it is. You just heard they're singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Tourists, others, just gathering outside the White House here in Washington, D.C. We're standing by to hear from the President of the United States. He's finishing up final phone calls, finishing up final remarks. Originally, the White House said he would be speaking, addressing the nation and the world at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. It's now 11:20 p.m. Eastern. We're told very soon the President will go into the East Room and speak and tell the world officially that bin Laden is dead. Nick Payton-Walsh is our correspondent in Kabul, Afghanistan, right now. What are you learning over there, Nick?
Involved in that operation.
And Nick Payton-Walsh in Kabul, can you hear me?
I can hear you all fine.
All right, go ahead and tell us what you're learning in Kabul. It's now early morning in Kabul.
Absolutely. I've just spoken to a senior Pakistani intelligence official who was saying very little, but one key thing, he is confirming the death of bin Laden. He is saying it is the result of a highly sensitive, quote, intelligence operation that led to bin Laden's death. And very importantly, he is also saying that Pakistani intelligence officers were involved in this operation. Now, you obviously can bear in mind that accusations of collusion that will come out now, it's emerged that Osama Bin Laden was in Islamabad, if that turns out to be the case. But by the Pakistanis releasing this information and confirming the death, they're obviously wanting to show that they're an ally to the United States in the war on terror, and I think clearly also try and preempt any accusations of collusion. Wolf?
Indeed, if Pakistani intelligence, if the government of Pakistan were directly involved in helping the United States kill bin Laden, that would certainly, at least in the short term, dramatically improve U.S.-Pakistani relations, because if in fact Pakistan was not involved in this and yet he was hiding in a mansion outside the Pakistani capital of Islamabad, that, on the other hand, would dramatically further disrupt relations between the U.S. and Pakistan. We don't know all the specific details, what role Pakistan's intelligence, Pakistan's military may have played in helping the United States find bin Laden, find where he was located at this mansion outside of Islamabad. But if in fact Pakistani intelligence